Hi everyone, it's Chloe here and I'm the owner, creator, and maker of Emmy Creations. Welcome to my channel. So today's video, I'm just gonna do a little fun one again. So I have been making a lot of toys and I've just been storing them in my storage boxes in my cupboard, and I'm currently actually deciding to sell them. Just so that I can make room for next set of toys I'm going to make for next year. Even though I know it's October, but I thought it's a good time just to sell some of my toys now, just before the Christmas period, so that some of you guys can gift some of these toys as Christmas presents or even birthday presents, for those who are born, you know, in October, November, or December, or even for next year. So I thought it would be just a fun little video where basically you just go through and watch my decision process of which toys I decide to keep and which toys I decide to sell, and I'll probably talk a little bit about how much I'll price them as well, because that's always really difficult and I always talk out loud when it comes to pricing. And I know that you guys probably won't be seeing this until I post it, so, and I would have like probably decided on the cost of my toys already. But if you are an interested buyer, this will be I guess you'll see what will be available, and I will be listing my physical toys on my website soon after. So if you are interested and you want to purchase any of my toys, just head over to my website. I'll have a link below in the description. But yeah, let's get started on the sorting process. Oops. Already making a bit of noise. Oops. More noise. It's actually quite heavy. Okay, wow. Actually, didn't realize I had 3 boxes of toys that I have already made, so this is actually really surprising. Okay, I've just emptied 2 boxes. Oops. Okay, so those 2 boxes actually contained my chubby toys, which I intend to sell. So I'll just show you what those are. So I have my chubby bars, which are very cute and squishy. I'll probably sell these for quite cheap actually, because they were really quick to make and I literally just used my scrap yarn that I had remaining that couldn't really make anything big. So I'll probably sell these for around $20 to $25. Oops. Oh, I have this one, which is my little Xiao Long Bao. This actually took longer than these guys. I know there's a size difference, and the reason being is that this was actually made with a baby snuggly yarn, which is a thicker yarn, and I used a 6mm hook size, whereas this one I just used a normal DK cotton yarn and I used a 2.5mm hook. So that is the reason why there is a big difference. So if I was to make this pattern out of this yarn, the bar would be probably 3 or 4 times bigger than this one. So this would definitely sell more than this, but the reason why I'm selling this as its own thing is because you can't really see it, but it actually is made with 2 different yarn colors. So I did a boo-boo where I chose my yarn in this room with the yellow lights, and I didn't realize that I chose a cream color and a white color, and so by the eye you can't see it, but when I walk outside I can really see the difference. So I was really annoyed with myself, but I will sell this guy for anyone who likes a bar with 2 shades. And I'll sell it for a little bit cheaper as well. I couldn't bring myself to unraveling it. And also I already put the blush on, so I will be wasting a bit of yarn anyways. So I will sell this guy at a cheaper price. I think right now I sell it at just the bar for like $35. So I might sell this for like $30 instead of $35, or maybe a little bit cheaper. See how I feel. I might decide otherwise. Doesn't come with the steamer, but I guess if you want the steamer, then you just let me know, and then I'll let you know the price with the steamer. But I'm assuming it probably won't exceed $50 with this little guy. So here is a little bee that I made. I actually really like this guy. He's really cute. He was literally made with scrap yarn again. Like, I literally had this little yarn left and I didn't know what to do with it, so I just made a bee. I just designed it on the spot. Very easy make. Very easy pattern as well. I'll probably put that pattern up as a free pattern on my Instagram, so maybe keep an eye out for that. But yeah, super cute little easy bee that I made. I'll probably sell this guy for very cheap, probably like $15, $20, maybe 15, feeling generous. So I have these chubby guys. So these bears, I've actually listed them on Etsy for a while, probably for like 6 months, I think, but no one wants to adopt them. Probably because I probably priced it for too much. So I think I need to bring the prices down a little bit. But they are very big, I would say, for teddy bears. Almost the size of my torso. I think definitely bigger than my head. But I think these are really cute Christmas gifts. I mean, if no one's gonna buy it, I'll probably gift them to some of my nieces and nephews, or my friends' babies as well, since a lot of my friends are starting to have kids. But yeah, if you like to adopt these, I'll definitely bring the prices down. I'll probably sell these for like $70 maybe, because I did put in a lot of effort making them. The yarn was a little bit more expensive than my usual yarn that I use. This is a chunky yarn as well. Used a lot of stuffing, so it'll probably be like around the $60 to $70 mark. Probably more towards the 70, 75, but I'll see. But yes, these are definitely to sell. These are actually the other chubby bears. So these actually sold out on my Etsy a couple of months ago, and they were quite popular, and then I posted it on my Instagram, and then a lot of people asked me when they will be available again. So I've been trying to make more of these bears, but you know, business takes over, and you know, priorities take over as well. So I've only managed to make 3 of these bears, but I will be selling them again, probably not on my Etsy. I'll sell it in my own official shop for, I think I sold it for like $50 on Etsy, I think. I don't remember, I might need to check, but it'll be around the 50, 60 mark, probably 50. I did use the baby snuggly yarn for this one. And also, interestingly, I actually used the same pattern for these 2 bears. So the pattern for these bears, I named them Louis. So the pattern for this bear is actually free on my Instagram. So if you want to make this bear, then just head over to the description. I'll add a link just to link you guys to that free pattern. But super easy pattern to follow. And yeah, and you get these really cute bears out of it. So yeah. So I'll definitely sell these guys as well. These will be on sale in my store. Okay, so time for the fun box. So this one has a lot more smaller toys. So I'll just need to go through them. Okay, so the first ones, let's see. Oh, this one. So this is a design from Little Aqua Girl. This has to be one of my favorite toys. So, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, I can't let it go. This is like my favorite toy. So sorry guys, this is not for sale. I might let it go one day, but right now I want to keep it close to me. Even though it's in a box, but I really want to display it somewhere, but I don't want to get it dirty or dusty. So I'm going to keep this one for myself. Probably for maybe when I have a kid, which will not happen for a while. I hope my husband doesn't watch this. He's going to freak out. But anyways, no kids for now. Just saying. But anyways, I'm going to keep this one. So this is going to be in the keep pile. Okay. So this one I will definitely sell. The hat does come out, and there is a bit of stuffing. So I think I might sew the hat down. I don't know. What do you think? Should I keep it on or sew it down? Do I sew it down? Don't know. I'll decide later. But this was part of a Easter cow that I wasn't part of, but I joined in because I love the designers and I loved all the designs in there. So So this one is to sell. I'm not sure how much I'll sell this one for, maybe for 30 bucks, $35 maybe. So that's to sell. Here's another aqua girl. Okay, so I don't know if you've got the feeling yet, but I am a massive fan of Erina's work. I am a fan of her design. So, and this is a bear that I really love as well. And I know she has two other bears that I really want to design. I think like a ballerina and a nutcracker bear. So I want to make those as well, take a nice group photo of them all together, and then I will probably sell this guy. So I'm going to keep this guy. So next one, oh, my little rabbit. So it actually has a little bag as well. Okay, I'll find it later, but it has a carrot bag, but there's actually a basket with an egg in it that comes with. This is also a free pattern that you can find on my Instagram. I divide it into 4 parts. You can, again, I'll leave a link to my highlights because that's where you can actually find the pattern easiest. But I will sell this little guy. It's very small, so he's really good as a little decor, just to sit on your table or something. So I'll sell this guy for fairly cheap as well. Maybe around, I don't know. I said I'll sell this guy for like 35. So I'll probably sell this guy for 30. It's so hard, help. But that's to sell. So here's a little letterbox. So this was part of when I joined in on a competition, and there were 6 designers that were selected, and this was one of the shortlisted designs. Really cute design. So definitely will be selling this guy. Not sure. Again, honestly, I'll probably stop saying how much I'm going to sell these toys for, because I honestly, it's so hard to decide how much I'll sell some of these toys, but probably be $30 as well. I think I will try and sell these based on like size and effort. So if it's an easier pattern, the size is quite small, then I'm probably around like $30 mark maybe. Anything that is more complex, it will probably be 50, but in medium size 50. If it's really large, then it'll be around 70. I think that's a fair breakdown of how much I can price these toys. Let me know in the comments, or let me know what your strategy is. But I usually try to like price already made toys based on my memory of how easy it was to make, how long it took me to make, and also the size of it as well. So, and because it is already made, I do make it a little bit cheaper than my made to order toys. So you'll probably see that like my one single dim sum toy, which is like, I guess, size comparison, the size of the head of this rabbit is around $25. And the reason why I price it at that is because it is a made to order, so I need to take time out of my day to make that toy. Whereas a lot of these toys, I just make them for fun while watching TV, as a leisurely thing, as a de-stressor. So I'll definitely be selling these cheaper than what I would sell for my made to order toys. So yeah, like I said, this guy will be 30. If I was to make this as a made to order, I'll probably be selling it for like 40 instead. But yeah, that's just me rambling a little bit. My Bentley or Benny the Bee, this one I won't be selling just yet. Yes, his hat fork comes off. I won't be selling this guy yet, only because he is part of a series that I planned, and I've only got 2 characters at the moment. Where is the other one? I can't find the other character. But the other one is the mushroom, which is a free pattern on my Instagram as well, which was part of a cowl that I recently did. And that's actually going to be part of like a spring family pattern bundle that I've decided to create. So there will be other characters coming. So I won't be selling this guy because I need this guy to take more photos with his new friends. So this will be in the keep pile. Felix the Nine-Tailed Fox. I love this guy. I don't know if I can get myself to sell this guy. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe I need to let this guy go. I don't know. I'll put it in the maybe. The reason why I want to keep this guy is because I really enjoyed designing him. He was also part of a cowl. The pattern was free for 1 week, but now you need to purchase it. But I really loved this design. It was so, to me, I find him really cute. I don't know. What do you guys think? But yeah, I'll put this in the maybe. I might change my mind because he's not part of a series or anything. He's just, you know, one of those characters that I designed for a cow and it's just sitting on its own. So I might sell it, but just so hard to let it go. But yeah, this will be in the maybe pile, so I'll put that in front of me so I can revisit it. Okay, so here is Cora, but without her. Oops, there's a piece of hair here. Cora, but without her pot. So I need to make that pot again. I kind of took her pot for another order because I was a little bit lazy making the pot for that order, and I was a little bit behind on my physical orders since I went on a trip. So I kind of stole her pot, but I will make a new one, but she will be on sale. Like I sell the other flowers, so Sunny the sunflower and Dee Dee the daisy for $70. So I'll probably sell her for a similar amount because it did take me a long time to design this and did take me a long time to make it as well. I'm actually planning to make another one of her, but with a different yarn. So this one I used the Flinders yarn, which I purchased from Spotlight. I'm going to make her again with this with the Brighton line, which is also in Spotlight, and I know it's going to be a little bit bigger, but I just wanted to play with some new yarns that I saw in the Brighton range, and also they have a few extra colors as well. So I will make that and I will probably sell that version as well, but I will be selling her for like $70 once I put the pot back on. So this is definitely for sale. And also if you want to buy Dee Dee or Sunny, you can also purchase them in my Etsy store or in my website. It's cheaper on my website, so definitely go to my website if you want the other flower characters. I don't have the Hydrangea anymore. I did sell that off because someone messaged me and wanted it, and I just sold it to her for $70 as well. So yeah, this one would definitely be for sale. Okay, so I have my Aussie heroes. So I don't want to let these guys go, but the series has ended and I won't be making any more Aussie mammals, I don't think. There is quite a few, so okay, let me just introduce them one by one if you haven't met them already. Oh no, I don't even know if I remember all their names. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. Okay, so this is Tilly and this is her Joey Billy. Oh, whoops! Little Billy and Big Tilly. So it's a Kangaroo and her Joey. I think I will be selling these guys only because they've been sitting here for a while and I've taken a lot of photos and videos of these guys now. So if I do decide to make them again, then I will just make them again. She's a very intricate design. She has a flower crown where I crocheted all the individual flowers. There's a lot of detail in terms of her body, in terms of her feet. So I will be selling her quite expensive. I don't know, what's the benchmark again? I guess because she is quite detailed. So comparing to Cora, which I said will be $70 with the pot. Oops, down here. This will probably be close to $100 only because it is very detailed. Maybe not 100. Maybe I'll sell it for like 80 or $80 to $90. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that I will sell my Kangaroo. I have Ellie here, which is also a very detailed design as well. Actually, so Ellie was the one design that took me a really, really, really long time to design. I actually designed 4 iterations of her. I don't have those iterations anymore because I actually ended up gifting them to friends. But Ellie went through 4 iterations. It took me 1 year to design her. I was just constantly not happy with how she looked, like how her body shape was, how her scarf was, how her feet looked, how her hat looked, how her beak looked, how the flowers looked. I was just not happy with any of it. So I finally came to this, and I absolutely love this design now. Actually, I probably will make her again. I think I will make some of the other Aussie hero characters again. So similar to the kangaroos, super detailed, and I'll probably be selling it around a similar price of $80 to $90. So that's to sell. Here's my quokka, which is actually a much more simpler design. So I will sell my quokka for a little bit cheaper, probably around the 60 mark. 50 to 60, I think. Maybe 60. Maybe. I don't know. I'll decide later, but it'll be similar to the cost of the Cora, the Cosmos. So, and then here is Junior the koala. This is actually the first hero I designed. I think it was through the request of my brother. He wanted a koala toy, and so I said that I'll design him one, and I asked him to name him as well, and he named him Junior. And then this was a new iteration of Junior. The old iteration of Junior, he didn't have a hat. That was the only difference, really. And the ears was fluffy, but I ran out of the fluffy yarn, so then I had to redesign the ears a little bit. Yeah, so I'll probably sell this guy for around like $55, $60 because he is quite detailed as well. Actually, maybe these two will be a similar price, so it'll be $50 to $60. And then my wombat. So this one, again, was a redesign as well of the original. Someone actually commissioned me to design a wombat, and she sent me a photo, a really nice illustration of a wombat, and it had flowers on its head and it had a bow. And so I just based it off that illustration that that client sent me, and then I fell in love with the design. The only minor tweak that I made was the bow. Like before it was sitting on the back, and instead I made it so they sit on the front. So, and I think I sold that for $55. So I'll sell this one for $55, and her name is Flora the Wombat. So this is for sale. I'll put that in my store. Paddles. This was such a cute make, super quick make as well. And this was part of a cow that I talked about before. So this was a free pattern. I don't think it's a free pattern anymore if you want to make one for yourself, but I'll also put a description of all the designers that I talked about. Most of them are designed by me, but there are some toys that I'm selling that are from other designers, or the pattern was designed by other designers. So I'll put those in the description if you're interested in any of the designs. But this is Puddles the Duck. Super cute. I will sell this little guy probably for $35, $40. So this one's definitely on sale. Look at my duck collection. I have like 2 ducks here. Do I have another duck? I don't think so, but yeah. The little ladybug. So this will be on sale as well. Probably $20, $25. So here it is. So this is the first make. So this was actually my very first ever design that I designed for myself. And this is Louis the Bear. So this was the original. And if you don't remember, I made the chubby Louis. So here's Louis number 1, Louis number 2, and then Louis number 3. You can see the size difference. So just a little tip, or just a little comment about choosing yarn and hook sizes. Depending on your yarn weight and also your hook size, you can make different sized variations of the same pattern. And this is an example of that. So this one I just used a cotton 8-ply cotton yarn with a 3mm hook from memory, and like I said, this was a snuggly baby yarn with the 6mm hook, and then this is a chubby yarn with the 8mm hook, and then you can see the size difference here. So yeah, that's just a little tip. A lot of people do ask me, how do you make toys so big? And it honestly really just depends on the yarn weight, so how thick the yarn is, and also the hook size that you use. So that is just a little tip. This little guy, because he's one of my original makes, I do want to keep him just for memory's sake, but I don't know what I'm going to do with him. Maybe I will sell him. He's not the best make because I made him back in the days when I first started, so back in 2019. So I would say the stitching isn't that amazing, but I will put it up for sale, but for fairly cheap. I'll probably sell this guy for $15. Oh, here's my mushroom. My mushroom that I was looking. So she is going to be part of the same series as Benny. So she's a free pattern on my Instagram, but I will be listing the digital PDF version on into my stores, but you just need to pay a small price. But I am keeping this because I need to take more photos with these two and their other friends as well. So not for sale. Oh, there's a little rabbit. So this was part of the same competition, and this was the winner actually. This was the winning design of that competition that I entered. I predicted this. I knew that this little guy would win. So I will sell this guy for a little cheaper as well because it is quite small. I can convert this to a keyring if you want to purchase this as a keyring. I'll just put the keyring on the ear, and I'll probably just sell it for like $25 maybe, because it is a fairly small make, and it actually was a really quick make as well. So this is definitely to sell. Not selling this. My very, very good friend gifted me this as her wedding gift. I was one of her bridesmaids, so not for sale. This is keeping. This bird was the first make, like the first thing I crocheted when I was learning how to crochet. So when I look at this now, it's very embarrassing. I'll come closer. For people who know, I don't know how clear that is, but for people who know how to crochet, if you look at this, you can you'll see that I accidentally flipped the toy inside out. So I have the inside facing outside and the outside facing inside. So I won't be selling this guy. Pretty good stress ball, I guess, but this is a memory of how or when I first started. So I'm keeping this one. Oh, so here's my mandarins. These are for sale. I made these for Chinese New Year last year, part of a pattern bundle. So it's part of the Lunar New Year pattern bundle. So I would sell these guys probably for like $20. Very cheap. Really cute little decoration if you love fruit. So that's for sale. My golden nugget for sale as well. Probably again $20. If you want to convert this to a keyring, or same with these, if you want to convert these to a keyring, I'll allow you to have that option, and I won't charge you extra for it. So sale. My money bag, lucky money bag, I'll sell this as well. Again, if you want this as a keyring, I will add a keyring to this as well. So this was part of the Lunar New Year series. Oops. Okay. Oh, I found my rabbit's little bag. So I probably should stitch that on just so that it stays with her. But yeah, that is a bundle together. Yeah. Let's get Pikachu. Oh, I remember when I made this. So I made Pikachu when I took a break from work. And I'll probably share a little bit more about my story about why I quit my office job and what made me decide to start my own business. So I will share a little bit more about that. But for now, this was a toy that I made when I took, I think, 2-3 months off work because I was just in a really bad mental state. I just really had to get away and just have my own time, my own space, and do my own thing. And this was the first make that I made in that time, and I actually made this in one day. I filmed myself actually. I don't know if I still have the footage, but I filmed myself making Pikachu, and this is a baby Pikachu, which I will sell. Probably sell this for like $30, fairly cheap. I think this is a free pattern that I found on Instagram. I might find it and I'll just link it in the description for you guys, but yes, definitely for sale. Oh, and this is Bella the Bee. So this was part of the cow I was in again. So really cute, quick and easy make. So she's a little bit bigger than my other toys. So I'll probably sell this one for like $35 to $40. Maybe a bit more, maybe 40. I don't know. Really cute, really cute design. And then lucky last, my Halloween toys. So I have Boo the Ghost. Some of you guys have actually messaged me on Instagram about these, about my Halloween toys. And unfortunately, there's only one of each. So there's only one of Boo and his Cauldron. So probably sell this because it did take me a while to make his Cauldron, because inside I had to crochet the inside and the outside, and I placed the inside into the Cauldron. So there's a bit of detail here. So I'll probably be around like the 50, 60 mark maybe. And then I have the bat here. Fang the Bat. So I'll sell this one a little bit cheaper because this was a little bit easier to make. So probably like $30 to $40. And then cat. So Casper the Cat and his pumpkin. So Casper pops out. Woo! And I guess if you want to put stuff into the pumpkin, you can. You can actually fit Fang in here as well. But yeah, so these are the last ones. So there's only one of each of these ones. So I guess first in, first serve. I know some people have messaged me on Instagram about these, but just to be fair for everyone, I'm just going to list everything onto my website, and first in come, first serve. So whoever snags one of these guys first, you guys are lucky winners. So my Halloween series characters are definitely going to be on sale. And then I have my red pockets, which was part of the Lunar New Year series as well. So there's a small size and a big size. And honestly, these can just act as little wallets for yourself, or if you want to gift one of these as a Lunar New Year present for the Lunar New Year next year. I guess they're not bad, but yes, I will probably sell these together. I'll sell these together. Fairly cheap as well, probably like just $15 maybe. But yeah, that's it. I'm actually really surprised that I was deciding to sell so many toys. I actually have a few more on my shelf, but those are definitely to keep. I'm not going to even show you guys because I want to keep those. But I have a small mountain. So I just need to go back to my maybe toy, which is Felix the Nine-Tailed Fox. And I can't bring myself to sell him, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to keep him. I might sell him next year, though. So maybe if you want Felix, you can wait till next year. But yeah. But I might change my mind again. Okay, so that is the pile of toys I am going to sell versus the pile of toys I'm going to keep, which I'm quite proud of myself. I'm not a hoarder. Yay! Okay, so that is all the toys that I sorted. Oh, excuse me. So now I'm just going to go behind the scenes and just figure out the pricing for each of these, do a little graphic, take photos of all of these and list them in my store. Hopefully I'll probably have it up a day after this video, just so that some of you guys can have a look at these toys and get an idea, for those who don't know how to crochet, that is, or you do know how to crochet and just don't have time to make a toy for someone, then I will have these up in the next day or two in my website. But yeah, if you're interested to buy any of these, just head over to my Instagram or just visit my website, which is mecreations.com.au, to purchase any of these toys. So with my website, all prices are in AUD, and when you check out with your credit card or through PayPal, it will convert to your own currency. So just be mindful of that. I know some people don't realize it, but yeah, my website is in AUD, and depending on where you're from, the prices will definitely vary because of the exchange rate. But yeah, so I'm quite proud of myself actually that I managed to sort all the toys I want to sell and sort out the toys I want to keep, which is actually not a lot. So very proud of myself. Thank you so much for joining in on my little ramble as I went through all my toys. I definitely didn't feel as lonely knowing that I was talking to you guys for some reason. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, leave a comment below if you have any questions about any of my toys, or even just any questions about crocheting. Just leave a comment down below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you're liking the content so far. But that's it for today. Yes, that's it for today. So I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!